shell and nib. The shell has to be removed from the nib before it can be processed. After cleaning, beans from the cleaner and the stoner move into the infrared micronizer for a regulated heating. The beans are heated in the surface to cause a puff-up and create some brittleness. The heat from the micronizer weakens the grip of the shells on the nibs within a very few minutes. Heated beans move into the winnower. To winnow is to remove chaffs from grains. The winnower has three major sections. First is the crushing chamber, where the beans are broken into shells and nibs. The second section is the separation unit, which has 5 sub-units, where a thorough separation of nibs and shells take place. The third section is where the shells are crushed into smaller particles and sent out of the system for packaging. Shells removed from cocoa beans are raw materials for the production of animal feeds and fertilizing agents. So the shells fetch money from those who come to buy them. What remains in the system after the disposal of the shells are the nibs. Pneumatically, that is by compressed air, the nibs are transferred into the roasting system. The nibs will first move into the hoppers and will be dispensed through the alkalizer or reactor into the roasting drum. Natural cocoa is acidic. It has a sour and bitter taste. Make a bite on the raw nib and confirm this. In the course of processing, nibs are passed into the alkalizer where alkalizing agents would neutralize the acidic taste, modify the color, and improve the water solubility. Alkalization is known as the Dutch process in the industry. From the alkalizer, nibs move into the roasting drum where they will be roasted till the moisture content level is reduced to less than 2%. Roasting sterilizes and kills all germs and microorganisms. Most importantly, it enhances the chocolate aroma, flavor, and color inherent in cocoa. The aroma from nib roasting is what the layman outside there smells in the air when passing by a cocoa processing factory and concludes that chocolate or a particular beverage is ready for consumption. Roasted nibs will pass through another magnetic separator into the bitter blade, where they will be ground to a thick liquid mass called cocoa liquor. The coarse paste will go through the ball mill and another grinding machine before the required fineness could be achieved. The finely ground liquor goes through the sieve so that the oversized particles could be removed from it. The cocoa liquor will be stored in the cocoa liquor tanks, where it will be retained liquid in storage by hot water. Next, the liquor will be passed to the pressing machine. The machine is hydraulically operated. Pressing of the liquor brings out cocoa butter from the press, leaving a solid known as cocoa cake inside the machine. The released crude cocoa butter will be refined in the cocoa butter filter press to get clean cocoa butter, which will be tempered and packed into polyethylene-lined cartons with net weight of 25 kilograms each. The butter will be cooled for solidification before sales. What is left in the press is the cocoa cake. It will be subsequently released from the press in slabs. The slabs will be crushed or kibbled before being packed into poly jumbo bags of 900 kilograms net weight each. The cake must also be cooled before getting to the market. Pulverization of cocoa cake brings cocoa powder. Pulverization, which means crushing something to powder, is done in a special mill in this case. The cocoa powder are packed into polyethylene-lined craft paper bags of 25 kilogram net weight each. Cocoa nib is the natural source of all the nutritional values and health benefits in cocoa. A nib contains little above 50% fat, a little above 11% protein, natural flavors, cellulose, fiber, carbohydrate, and some other elements. Cocoa has been described a long time ago as food of the gods. Health experts have ample proofs about the benefits of cocoa to human body. Reports have it that pure cocoa drinks lower blood pressure, protect the heart, prevent diabetes, and fight malaria. Cocoa has been identified as an antioxidant that tackles heart diseases. Cocoa is a stimulant. It is a source of energy because, according to research, it contains nutrients which build up resistance and fight fatigue in the body system. From the nibs are cocoa liquor used for chocolate production, cocoa butter used for manufacturing of cosmetics, soaps, lotions, body creams, and pharmaceuticals. Cocoa butter is also a major ingredient for chocolate production. Cocoa cake and cocoa powder are used by bakers and as flavors to products manufactured in the food processing industry. Chocolate as a product comes in solid form. It is a kind of food that comes out of an industrial process in which a mixture of quality chocolate ingredients like cocoa liquor, cocoa butter, cocoa powder, milk powder, sugar or sugar substitute, lecithin, which performs the role of an emulsifier, vanilla, and flavor must have taken place. Ingredients used in a particular production depend largely on the kind of chocolate in focus. There are three different types of chocolate. There are the dark chocolate, the milk chocolate, and the white chocolate. For instance, the dark chocolate is made mainly from a mixture of cocoa liquor, cocoa butter, cocoa powder, and some other ingredients, but without milk powder. White chocolate and milk chocolate have their special content compositions too. Ingredients in any of these three situations are mixed according to stipulated proportions in a mixer or kneader. The solid and the liquid ingredients will be well ground in a heated industrial container. From there, the composition moves into the roll refiner, where the solid particles will be well refined. The next step is the conching stage. It is the phase that handles the removal of the acids in the original cocoa components, thus changing the taste of the mixture. Conching is also used to reduce the moisture content, thereby allowing the chocolate flavor to develop and the shelf life of the product to be of standard. The machine that does this is called the taste changer. After conching is tempering. This hardens the product and ensures good contraction. It also assures of the desired melting nature in the mouth. After tempering is molding. This is about depositing the liquid chocolate into molds to get particular shapes in solid. It is during the molding process that composite products like biscuits, nuts, and wafer could be added to the flake chocolate. Chocolate molds are made of plastics. The molds pass through a cooling unit where the chocolate solidifies. It will eventually be demolded and wrapped for sales. Chocolate is an energy food known all over the world. Its nutritional and health values form an end that is worth the means in terms of efforts put into cocoa production and cocoa processing worldwide.